Welcome back, everybody. April is Autism Acceptance Month, and we want to highlight a really wonderful school in West Hartford.
Intensive Education Academy is dedicated to finding the keys to unlock each student's potential. And joining us now in the studio is the school's executive director, Lori Susi, and Kara Kenny, their development and event coordinator. Great to have you here.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Sister Helen, great friend of mine. She got me involved in this. The school started back in 1971.
Correct.
She took over a temple, paid off the mortgage in 2 years.
Yes.
She said it was an amazing woman, all for kids.
Yes.
Tell us, Lori, the mission of the school.
Sure, the mission for the school is, it sounds simple, but it's really unique in a sense that we really want to unlock the keys for every child to find a way to have them reach their full potential. But it definitely goes beyond that because Sister Helen knew, and she was way before her time, that inclusion was important. But the journey isn't just for the child. The journey is also for the family. So we try to incorporate everything so that the journey for both the family and the child becomes positive and unique based on their needs, whether it's academic, social, emotional, or finding their passion.
It's so important that all parties understand in and out, and that the caregivers also have that support system and those resources.
Absolutely.
And Kara, you're the development and event coordinator.
I am.
We've got a big event coming up.
We do.
Who's your MC?
You?
Oh my goodness gracious. It would happen to be me. Isn't that incredible? And when is this, April 25th?
April 25th at the Hartford Golf Club, starting at 6:30 until 10:30. We've got a fun evening. We've got Scott as our host, so it's always going to be fun. We have live entertainment with Brother Other. We actually have a special performance from one of our students that evening, and we are giving away 2 awards for people that have been very supportive to the Academy.
The thing about the students that go to this academy, they might not be doing well in other schools,
Correct.
but they come to IEA and they thrive.
Yes.
IEA.
Yep.
I love it.
Well, it's intensive in the sense of academically, we've done a lot of work this is my 3rd year at the Intensive Education Academy.
Yep.
I have 2 great directors, Cindy Martin and Katie Kartnick, downstairs in the education realm, and we've worked really hard at building up curriculum, aligning it to the state standards, enriching it with making sure that there's active learning and project-based learning. So academically, we've worked really hard at not just differentiating instruction and kind of meeting the kids where they need us to meet them, but for example, we've worked really hard at our reading program. Every child gets 2 hours of reading a day.
Amazing.
A day.
A day, and if they need further interventions, we have 2 incredible reading interventionists that also work with them to give additional support if needed. So if they have dyslexic tendencies or whatever, we can help them more so.
You meet them where they're at, which is amazing, and then you really see the potential in them and take them to that next level. And what makes you guys so unique is the offerings for the ages, right, that are involved here that go. Can you just touch on that?
Sure. I mean, there's offerings. So we have our youngest classroom. It's an elementary classroom. So 2nd grade is our youngest student today.
Okay.
It goes all the way up to K-12. And so we have different things for each student. And then we have a transition program. So I'll go backwards.
Which is huge.
Yeah,
Right. So we have our students, half of our transition students go to Tunxus Community College, so they're looking to get a college degree. And then we also have a life skill, so they're out doing job sites, they're out doing, you know, all the different life skills of cooking and things like that as well. And then you go backwards, our high school students are getting their either certification or their graduation certificate, and all the way down to our elementary. So we have clubs, we have things that kind of come in that kind of build passions, like we had a songwriting program.
Oh, wow.
One of our students wrote and produced her own song that she'll be singing at the gala, so it's amazing.
Kara, back to me for a second. How wonderful is it going to be this night?
It's going to be fun because you're at the helm.
Well, I'm not at the, you guys are at the helm. But tell people how to get tickets, because I want everybody to go to this wonderful event.
So tickets are still available. You can go to our website, which is www.ie-academy.org/gala. Tickets are available through the website. You could always call the school, not this week though, because they're on spring break.
Oh, good. You get
And then also we will go live with our live auctions on our website next week too, so people could place preliminary bids.
Right, even if they can't go, they
I
can
love
place it.
that. That's such a nice option to
Right.
have. And you know, so this is again next Friday.
Friday.
So if you don't have any plans for next Friday, what a nice night out and supporting such an amazing mission.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
having us.
Always a pleasure.
Have fun Friday night.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm going to have some fun. Maybe a cocktail, too.
Ooh, things might get extra fun after that happens. All right, still ahead on this Wednesday, Broadway